everyone, and welcome back to the Evils Dynasty. And today is the Season 4 off-season, and this is the series finale. And you guys, by the end of this video, will get to find out which team I'm going to play as in the next series, as I'm going to pick up another dynasty. This time with the updated rosters and the new 4 DLC teams that were added in the middle of last season or the season before, whenever, but that weren't in this dynasty, or that weren't in the game when I first started this dynasty. But I would record a Season 5 with this team, but this team is in cap hell. Funds, minus 51 million. Yeah, that's bad. That's, yeah. But what I'm gonna do, well, I'm going to upgrade everybody. It's either roster or depth chart. Yes, it's this. Okay, so final upgrades for the series. Final upgrades. Hurts goes up to a 95 overall. And Barker Ginshu. Passing yards in a single game. Yeah, I guess that resets at the start of every season. So now he goes up, and it costs me more to have him on the books. Vile Slanders can't get any better than 100. Nope, that's a fact, Jack. Perfect. Painwell. I'm gonna really miss this team. I really am. But has to come to an end at some point. Oh, Bralston bot. Touchdowns in a game too. Oh, so he doesn't get upgraded to an all-pro? I'm trying to see how far into the negative that number will get. I would love to know. Would love to know. Plague Star up to a 68. Up to a 70 overall. And now got 3 running backs at 100 overall. Painwell, Slanders, and Bot. And got QZ Swatkins, who I really should have thrown to more throughout the course of this dynasty. I just didn't. But, yep, this is the last thing I'm doing with this dynasty, as I had an impressive run in this dynasty. In the regular season, I went 42-10 combined between the 4 seasons, excuse me. So that's an average of 10.5 wins and 2.5 losses each and every year. So you could take it as 11-2 or 10-3 every single year. But either way, that is impressive. Gallus Goddard probably will go up. $77 overall isn't too shabby. And 62 overall isn't too shabby for Nutsack Hurts. Alright, these linemen will get upgraded to 100 and legend status. Oh, their salaries went up. Only by about 4 million. I thought they would go up. I thought they would double. I really thought they would double. But no, they don't. Well, now we've got 3 linemen blocking for, or 3 legends blocking for another legend that could be handing off, or that could be throwing to another legend. Menace Painwell, for all intents and purposes, is a legend. He never got a passing touchdown, though. I should have done that in the Mayhem Bowl. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, because would have had to pay him a whole bunch anyway. But I think this team was an 87 overall at the start. Well, when I kicked the Mayhem Bowl off. Let's see what they are by the time I get all these upgrades over with. Because I'm very curious. But yes, so throughout the regular season, I went, I said 42-10. And I went, let's see, I played 12 playoff games, winning 11. So I went 11-1. So a combined 53 and 11. With 4 division titles. That's pretty good. That's really good. 98, Slammer on Slayward. What would it have taken for you to get to legend? Oh, a whole bunch. Fletcher Rocks? No, you take double. Random Slam? Maybe. You could go up to a 63. Yes, you do go up to a 63. Metalhead Jr. Stays it at, oh no, he went up to an 82. Ash. Stays a 74. Yeah, usually this is the time in the off-season video where I get where I trade and sign a whole bunch of people. But I can't do that even if I wanted to. Dangerous Fright, up to a 97 from what? A 94. So I've got a 97, 91 as of right now. He will indeed go up. Jump and vertical. Put that all the way up to 100. And then blitzing. So up to a 94. And then virus decay from a 73. All the way up to a 74. So, now he can blitz like crazy. So I've got 97, 94, 85, and 74. Dangerous Fright and Dying Ghoul typically play press man coverage, and they excel at it. They rarely get burned. And then I've got the Heaven Bronson isn't too bad in his own right at 85 overall. So I've got 3 cornerbacks, 85 or above, that make a secondary really good. And makes the secondary really good. Linebashers, Cleric Killsome will go up to an 85. There he is, all-star now. 4. And now his costs are tripled. But he is now a star. So I now have a star as a blitzer, a linebasher, and a safety. So when I run the enforcer defense, or the one where it's 3, 1, 2 on the corner, and then a safety back, you've got 3 stars staring right down the offense. And that's a nice feeling. It should be. There we go. Mod Mavis, 74, but yeah. Killsome goes up to 86 from an 84. So nice upgrades across the board. Let's see. His speed is lacking a little bit, but block shedding, hit power, yeah, I want to increase those. Intelligence, up to a 75. Gennard Savory, up to a 51. No, up to a 52 overall. So, not too shabby. Safeties. Did I upgrade that? Yes, safeties. Boston Heavens. There's hardly anything to upgrade here. Blitzing. Make that go up. 94 overall. From what did he have before? 91 and 71 blitzing. So now, it's 95, so that was 71 before. Yes, so 71, 91, 71 and 91 overall to 95 and 94 overall. So, frickin' awesome. Gorgon Anger Shield in there to, well, he provided good depth. As he goes up to a Pro 3, or an All-Pro 3, he's going to be an All-Star once he could have been once he got there. But as it stands, he's an 81 overall after he started at 78 or 9 overall. Rotnamic Plowed. We'll go up to a 76. No. He'll stay a 75 overall. Carcass Shelps stays a 40, but upgrades nonetheless. Man coverage and pass deflection makes Anthony Hairball go up to a 50 overall. And Snake Elliott upgrade. I mean, my punter punted a couple times in the playoffs. I hate that, though. Tyrant Eagle increases toughness to a 99. So, almost. But, yeah. I'm much farther in the hole in terms of, cap. But, now it's an 89 overall. So, overall-wise, I have the best team in all of Mutant Football League. Now, time to go through some of the history that this team has. Now, in Season 1, I lost the Mayhem Bowl on a last-second touchdown by the Creeps. So, let's look at standings, and those were your standings. As the Nuke the London Patriots didn't really, they weren't really in the dynasty anymore beyond Season 1 that I remember. But yeah, so this is the way this looked in Season 1. I was able to get the 2 seed, even though the Midway Mutants had the tiebreaker against me. I did start my first team offense. So, because that game, that last, well, that Week 15 game mattered in that regard. Because had I lost, I would have had to play them on the road instead of them playing me in Killadelphia. Let's look at the playoff schedule. And as you can see, I took care of business against the Midway Mutants and traveled to the Microhard Mutilators in the only road game, well, the only true road game of the playoffs in this dynasty. As let's see, I played 12 playoff games, and I played 4 Mayhem Bowls, so 8 between the first 2 rounds, and then I played that 1 on the road. So I played 7 home playoff games, and I won them all. And I was shocked to see the New London Patriots lose in the first round, by the way. And the Blitzburg Steelheads lost in the conference championship game, but they would be back next season. Without a doubt, they would be back. And so season 2, I won the Mayhem Bowl. And as you see, I only lost 1 game this year, and it was against the insane Colts on the road. So I didn't lose a home game at all in season 2. Just as I said, I even played 2 home playoff games, and I won them both. I played the Malice Hellboys at home in the first round. That was a fun playoff game. That was an ugly playoff game, but man, it was fun. But yeah, the Insane Colts, I thought for sure that they would win, and I would face them in the Mayhem Bowl, but no. I did not play them in the Mayhem Bowl at all. And, but I faced the Steelheads instead in a matchup of the number 1 seeds. As the higher seeds won, this year there were no big upsets in the playoffs. Like there were last year, or back in season 1. And then, season 3, last year, these were the standings, as I lost the second game of the season, and I lost game, let's see, I started off 4-2, so I lost game 6 in week 7 to the Terror Bay Mutineers on the road, and yeah, I was 4-2, but I just would not let anything come in my way of making the playoffs and achieving my dreams. Well, I achieved my dreams of winning the Mayhem Bowl the last season, but still. But yes, in the playoffs, the higher seeds won in the Mutant Conference, so you had no drama there. But in the Monster Conference, you had the Carcass City Creeps upset the Full Metal Mayhem, a team that I thought I would play in the Mayhem Bowl, in last season. But it was a battle. It was a rematch of the season 1 Mayhem Bowl and a battle of the past 2 Mayhem Bowl champions there in season 3, with the Evils winning the rematch and winning their second straight Mayhem Bowl. And now, this past season, here were the standings for last season. As the Creeps were in this season as well, but they just They just did not look good whatsoever. They completely fell apart at 4-9, finishing off with one of the worst records in all of Mutant Football League. So I didn't have to face them again in the Mayhem Bowl. Yeah, so look at the playoff schedule. The Mile High Chronic beat the Baltimore Razors in an upset. But the Chronic couldn't get two upsets as they lost to the Cracksome Skull Jugulars. I thought I was going to face the Jugulars again in the Mayhem Bowl once I saw that it was down to just 4 teams. When week 15 rolled around and I lost to them at home, that being the Jugulars, I thought maybe this is a potential Mayhem Bowl preview. I should have said it. I mean, I would have been correct, but I got the last 2 wrong going into it, so I didn't want to predict again in terms of the Final 4. But there were no big upsets in the Mutant Conference in terms of playoffs. And so we have not Season 5, even though I love the look of this in terms of the Monster Conference anyway. They shook things up in terms of how the teams are aligned in the divisions. That's for sure. But, yeah, so I like the look of the Monster Conference anyway. The corporate and the international division, I like the aesthetic of that. But it is time to say goodbye to the Evils dynasty. It is officially gone. Well, not officially yet. That's the last time I will have seen it or looked at it. And now it shall be officially gone. Can I get an F in the chat? Can I get an F in the chat? Yes. Let's see, what did I have it set to? In terms of time. Hold on, let me figure out how much time there is. I don't remember how much time I set it to. I think I might have had it on the default time, though. I just need skip. I don't care. Skip. 5 minutes, okay. So 5 minutes, 5-minute quarters. That has worked out great for me in the past. Alright, come on. Start new dynasty. Yes. Rough, all pro. I think I had it on all pro. I'm gonna do All-Star Masochist. Actually All-Pro. Let's see. Oh, the Nashville Lycans only have werewolves. Superhumans. Yeah, they only have one superhuman on the whole team. But yep, I want to be the Hexon Oilers. There we go. Game's a little bit laggy. There we go. I hope to win one or two of those by the time this is over with. I'm not going to sign any big players in before the season or after the season at all. It's just going to be the players that are already on the team so that I don't go through cap hell later on. You've been signed! Eureka! You've hit the jackpot! You're the new general manager and coach of the Hexon Oilers. The well has run dry, and the franchise needs you to get the wins to start gushing again. You'll be starting with a team of rookies, and your job is to coach them into champions. We are stuck at the bottom of the league, and you'll be given 3 seasons to take them to the Mayhem Bowl. If you fail, we'll tattoo Democrat to your forehead and send you to a Texas rodeo dressed in pink. However, if you succeed, you'll earn a multi-million-dollar bonus along with a contract extension and a chance to build a dynasty. Don't even think of starting a game without first managing your roster. Do this before every game. Purchase some experience and level up your skill position players on offense, like your quarterback, running back, and receivers. Trade and purchase free agents to improve your team. Well, I'm not going to do that. But, yeah, so it's going to be Week 1 at home against the Galaxy Chaos. Let's look at the standings. Oh, the Blitzburg Steelheads and the Baltimore Razors are in my division. Is it just me, or did they flip the international and the independent divisions around? I mean, it looks more in line like the Damned are with the 40 Nightmares and the Sins. I think the Sins were always with the Damned, but wow. That's some fresh blood in here. I like it. I like it. Let me check out the schedule real quick. Galaxy Chaos, Purple Mutant Eaters, Los Angeles Volts, Midway Mutants. I haven't played since like season 1 or 2 of the Evils Dynasty. Mile High Chronic for the first time. at Baltimore Razors, who I played last season. Full Metal Mayhem. And then the Razors again. Green Bay Attackers, who I've only played twice. I haven't played the Dynasty Krakens, but they haven't been in the Dynasty before. Get to play at home, crack some Skull Jugulars, and it's looking like an alright schedule. I get to play some places and play some teams I haven't really played before too much. I wish I was playing at the Galaxy Chaos. But regardless, let's see, let's do roster. Isn't Cleric Killsome on this roster? No, I thought Cleric Killsome was on the Hexon Oilers. I think he was at some point, but not anymore. But yeah, so these are your these are the players. Oh, Rare Shogun Boyle is on the Oilers. He was on the Jugulars. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. Rasheem Mean, I remember him before. Grieven Smelson. I remember him. Well, not just remember. I think I cut him in the Evils Dynasty at some point. But, yay, I get to yell at Grieven Smelson some more. But yeah, so I get to take my 40 overall squad. Going down almost 50 overall, by the way. From 89 to 40. But, that will do it for the off-season video. And, yeah, it's going to be Hexon Oilers Dynasty, for, I don't know how many seasons. But yes, so that will do it for me today. And see us, guys, I would just like to thank you so very, very much for watching the Evils Dynasty throughout the year plus, throughout the last 4 seasons, or just the past season, or somewhere in between if you started watching anywhere after that. But either way, I really appreciate it. And I hope you all stick around for the Oilers Dynasty. And until I post the Oilers Dynasty, I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys! Thank you all for watching, and